Hi guys, it's Xenia. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit of a continuation to the video that I did not too long ago, which was basically telling you guys some viral body care products that I regretted buying. So I was kind of de-influencing you on them. That video did really well. You guys really loved it, and you guys told me that you want more videos like that. Listen, 2025, I don't know about you, but for me, it's going to be a year of, I'm not going to say no buy, but definitely low buy. Obviously, I'm still going to continue to buy things like perfume and body care because it's how I make money. So I have to invest, but everything else I've really cut down on. Within the last part of 2024 and now coming into 2025, I've really been made aware of how much of an overconsumer that I've been, and of just how much of an overconsumer I have been and how much I fall into the hype of TikTok videos and YouTube recommendations. And I'm sure I'm definitely not the only one. And also I have to add this because I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't. I also do that. I am an influencer. I hate that term, but like I recommend products here. I talk about products that I love, and that's all fun and lighthearted when it's not overdone, but it can very quickly get out of hand. And I want to start making these videos a little bit more regularly on my channel just to kind of hone in on some products that go viral and people rave about them, which makes you then want to buy them, and then you get them and you're just like, I'm not impressed. And also this was a good chunk of money that I could have used on something else, on an experience, or just put it in my savings account. So today I'm going to share with you some products that I've purchased that were viral or just highly recommended that I now regret. And hopefully by me doing this video, it could save you guys the money on these. If you are maybe contemplating on buying anything that I'm going to show you today, maybe this will give you another thing to think about. I also want to add this because people also get very angry at these videos. If any of the products that I'm about to talk about are your favorite products and they work amazingly for you, I'm really happy for you. Just because I like something doesn't mean you have to, and vice versa. So this is purely based off of my opinion. And with the majority of these, it's honestly not even about the products being bad, but it's the price point that I really regret, because there are so many other alternatives that do just about the same. I know my videos are usually perfume and body care based. This one is actually not. It's kind of just viral products that I'm sure you've heard about either on YouTube or TikTok, ranging from makeup, hair care, skincare, just a bunch of stuff that I'm sure you've heard about that have been super overhyped that hopefully I'm gonna try to lower the hype on a little bit. So with all of that super long intro, let's get straight into it. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and turning post notifications on, and let's get started. So the very first purchase that I regret is a very big one. This is the Dyson Airra. I got this 2 years ago now. There it is. It's a bit of a mess. I use it almost every day, pretty much every single time I wash my hair, which is pretty much almost every day these days. Here is my tea on this product. This product will not change your life. It's not revolutionary. It's not going to magically heal your hair. That's why I bought this. My hair was at a really bad point when I chose to buy this. It had a lot of bleach damage and all these things. I was really trying to repair it and trying to stop using heat on it. And when I was looking into buying this, I was using the Revlon blow dry brush, which I honestly still use from time to time even after using this, but I had heard people say that that can be really damaging, and I was kind of seeing it because I was using that a lot. So I was looking into the Dyson and I bought it, and in the beginning I thought it was incredible. I also want to say I still don't think that it's not incredible. I still think it's a great product. Has it helped the health of my hair? Yes, because I noticed that it doesn't get as hot as like a usual blow dryer does either. The blow dry attachment is probably the one that I use the most. When I first got this, I thought the main thing I was going to use, I'm sorry, mine is disgusting. There's hair all over it. I shed like a dog. I thought this was going to be the attachment that I was going to use the most to give me like that nice blowout. But this, for some reason, for me is really difficult to use. Maybe this is just user error. I suck at doing hair, and that's another thing. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that and it's gonna look like I got my hair done at the salon. But no, if you don't have the technique and the skill to do hair, this tool is not gonna make you a hair wizard, which I kind of thought it would, but it didn't.
Majesty, Paolo is exhausted because Majesty, only Paolo, gonna take this and give you
a princess.
There's this, which honestly, I probably have used once. I still don't even know what this is for. I think it's like a smoother or something. I don't know. And then I don't even know what this one is for. I've never used this one. These are like the really famous little barrels that kind of curl your hair and you can have that whole blowout thing. Honestly, it's been 2 years that I've had this and I still haven't gotten the hang of these, and because it takes me so long to figure these out, I just don't use them because I'm always in a rush, which is another thing I'm trying to work on this year, is just like slowing my life down, because I'm like, why am I always in a rush? So anyways, yeah, that is my experience with this product. I think it's great, but here's the thing. Shark, they have a product that is pretty much identical to this, and I believe half or even less than half of the price of the Dyson. My husband doesn't watch every single one of my videos, and I'm really glad that he's probably, hopefully, not watching this one. When I got this, I was hyping this up to him so much. I still love it. I use it every single day. Obviously, I spent money on it. I use it. But here's another thing. I was informed by my hairdresser that when I do move overseas, I'm moving to Europe, I'm going to Greece, this is not compatible. Like, even if you have like a, whatever it's called, like a plug adapter thing, like international plug, I don't know what it's called, but even if you have that, this is like too much power for their electrical stuff over there. So when my hairdresser brought this over to like Albania and Greece, it blew up on her. So that sucks, because I was really honestly looking forward to bringing this with me over there, but I probably won't even be able to because it will explode on me. Is it good? Yes. Is it going to magically make you have the most beautiful, incredible hair of your life? No. You need skill, and if you have the skill and technique to do hair, you can do that with the cheapest hair product ever. You don't need a $700 tool if you already suck at doing hair. Take it from me, trust me. Moving on from hair, the next product, actually, let me get this out of the way before I get into the beauty stuff. The Stanley Cup. Here's the thing with this. I actually bought this because I thought it was actually going to keep my water cold, and I was really trying to get better at my water intake. And before this, I had a Stanley Cup dupe that I had gotten at Marshall's, and that honestly worked so well. But I had seen so many people rave and rave and rave about the Stanley Cup, so I'm like, let me just go buy it. This thing is like $50 or $60 for a freaking cup. Let me say, the little cheapy dupe that I got, that was a Stanley dupe, kept my water colder for longer than this does. And that was like $16. Other than that, I mean, it's not revolutionary. It's a freaking cup. I still don't understand how people have collections of cups, but hey, who am I to judge? I'd be a hypocrite if I judge that because I have a collection of perfumes. Anyways, take it from me, you don't need the Stanley Cup. If you're trying to get better about drinking your water, just get like a little $15, $16 cup that they sell at Marshall's that look exactly like these, and they honestly do the job better than the Stanley. I know that there's that whole video too of the Stanley Cup surviving like a car fire. Everything in the car burned down except for the Stanley Cup. Have you guys seen that video? I feel like that was just planted there after the car was already burned, because there's no way. In my head, I'm like, there's no way. If you know anything about car fires, which I don't, but I've been told it's like an extreme amount of heat, and it just makes me kind of doubt that video. But anyway, let's get into some skincare. This is the Snail Mucin by CosRx. It's literally snail secretion, which sounds appetizing. This is 96% snail secretion filtrate, and this is an essence that's supposed to help the skin to lose less moisture while keeping the skin smooth and healthy. Here's the thing with this product. I've heard people rave about it and their skin looks incredible, and then I've heard a lot of people say what I'm gonna say, which this may be just you have to use this for yourself to know where you're gonna land. It's just one of those products where it may work for some people and not work for others. For me, every single time I go to use this, I would wake up with those little bumps all over my face, which I used to struggle with real bad in like high school, and I had such a hard time getting rid of those until they finally cleared up, and I haven't had them in years since I graduated. I graduated in 2017. I haven't had them since then, and when I use this, they kind of start to appear and I start to freak out. And at first I didn't know that it was this product, but then I started to realize it was this, because when I would use this kind of regularly, I used to have the bumps, and when I would stop using it and just stick with my regular skincare, the bumps would clear up. So eventually I realized it was this that was effing me up, and I have stopped using it. I've only used like this much of it. I probably give this to my mom or like friends in my family if they want to try it out, because I know it does work for some people. And if you actually look up the benefits of snail secretion, which sounds absolutely disgusting, it's really not that disgusting. It's just really sticky. The formula is actually kind of gross. I mean, look at that. Yeah, it's really gross. If it works for you, it works for you. Also, it kind of leaves like a residue that I don't like. Almost feels like greasy and oily to me. I get very overstimulated with things like that. Like if I feel something too much on my face or my hands, I regret just putting that all over my hands because now they're gross and I'm literally about to go wash my hands because I can't stand this feeling. All right, let's move on to some makeup, starting with these. Hear me out. I love a lot of Charlotte Tilbury products and I have a lot of them and I use a lot of them. They're like staple makeup products. These wands did not work for me. I used to have the contour wand too. I did not like that. I started using it. I just found that it wouldn't really blend out, and for a product that's this price, that's completely unacceptable. But other than the fact of the formula just not working for me, I also hate how messy this product gets. It just kind of goes everywhere, and there's this thing where you can twist it to turn it off and on. Whether it's off or on, it always just becomes a mess, which then makes it really hard to use. Like this one, it's just gooping up on product at the top even though it's closed, and then you close it and then it gets everywhere. I don't like things like that because I like to keep my makeup pretty clean. I think my favorite one is the blush wand just because I love the color, but I don't love the formula, and so I haven't declared it because I absolutely love the color that it gives and the glow that it gives. Every time I wear this, I get compliments, but I don't like it because it doesn't blend out right on me, and if I put this over foundation, no matter what foundation I use, it just pulls that foundation out, and I blend it and it just creates a white spot. It just messes up whatever I have underneath it, and it's not like I'm using this on top of powder. I'm using it on top of foundation, but no matter if I blend it with a sponge or a brush, it just takes off the product underneath, and I hate that. I find that that happens with all of these wands. They just don't work for me. I know people rave about them and hey, they could work for people, but they don't work for me. I think they're really messy, and I know e.l.f. has made dupes of them, and there's a lot of products like that that you can find that probably work better for way less. Two less products are actually skin, complexion, makeup type products. This being my first one. This is the Dior Air Flash Spray Foundation. I included this in a haul actually 3 or so years ago. So I've had it for a while and it's still completely full because I never use this. Because it's a freaking spray foundation. It's literally spray can in a bottle, and it kind of smells like it too. Literally smells like something you should not be putting on your face. Smells like paint. This product gets really raved about, and I have tried it, but it just takes too much for me to use. It's just not a practical product. When I want to go and put on makeup, I just want to put it on my face with a brush and whatever and be done. This product I feel like just requires too much work. It looks really good on the skin, but I never pull for it. And I know you're probably like, then why did you buy it? Girl, I asked myself that same question. I just fell into the hype. I know I had heard people rave about this for so long, and I finally bought it and I was just like, okay, now what do I do? Looking back now that I have a little bit more awareness of just not falling for every video that I see of a product recommendation, I'm like, how were you so stupid? That's pretty much the point of the internet, is to brainwash you, and we just need to train our minds to not fall for things as easily. Anything that anybody ever recommends to you, it's not going to change your life. If you think that it's going to change your life, then there's probably something that you need to work on within yourself, because buying random products because you saw a model wear it or whatever, and you think that that product is going to make you look like them or act like them or be like them, that's a deeper issue. And I'm speaking as someone that has fallen into that. Trust me, I get it. I get so excited to buy something until the moment I buy it, and then all the excitement wears off because it's now in my life and it's just not exciting anymore. I feel like when you start to work on yourself, you kind of recognize this and you start to be a little bit more okay with just you, and you start to not fall for things as much because you know that whatever product somebody's recommending to you, it's not going to change your life. Unless it's a product that you genuinely want to buy, then yeah, go for it. Obviously, I'm not telling anybody to not buy products that are recommended to you, but just think about it first and think about why you want to buy it. Impulse shopping has definitely been something that I've fallen a victim to on many occasions, and I'm really trying my hardest to break out of that. Next product and last product is this Tier foundation. I got this off of Amazon. I have really high hope for any Korean skincare because their stuff is incredible, but this was one product that didn't work for me. This is a cushion foundation, so you have the little thing right here and then you tap it and work it on your skin. I know I'd heard some dry skin girlies say that this was really, really great for their dry skin. I don't think this is dry skin friendly because I have very, very dry skin, and every time I've used this, it just makes my skin look like the Sahara Desert. I actually took a little clip. You can really see everything that's going on. That's what this foundation looks like on my skin after like 2 hours of wearing it. It's just so dry. It emphasizes every single dry spot, every pore. It makes my nose literally look like the Sahara Desert, and it's just a no for me. I had really high hopes for this because I know Korean skincare is really great, and I know that this works for a lot of people. It makes their skin look incredible. Unfortunately, this was just one of those things. It didn't work for me. So that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm not really sure what kind of reaction I'm gonna get for this video. Maybe it's controversial. If you love these products, we can agree to disagree. I still love a lot of these with the exception of like this and this, oh, and this, but products like this, I'm still gonna use this, obviously, and I do use it. I use it every single day to drink my water, and it's great, but it's not revolutionary, and the cup that I had before this was honestly better, and it was $16. These products I'm still gonna use because honestly, I just really love the colors. I think my favorite out of these is probably the blush, the Pink Gasm blush. This looks so incredible on your skin, which is weird because I'm also not recommending it. And then the Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand. This is like a highlighter. It looks so good. I just think there's better alternatives, cheaper alternatives too. And then the Dyson. This I will continue to use. I use it every single day. I love this thing. Don't get me wrong. I think it's great. I just think that there's cheaper alternatives. If you're looking for the Dyson, look into the Shark little air wrap type thing. I haven't bought it obviously because I have the Dyson, and I don't know if at the time that I bought mine if the Shark one was out yet. I don't think it was, or maybe it wasn't. I just didn't look into it. Learn from me. Look into products before you just impulsively buy stuff. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on this kind of video. Let me know if you want more of these videos. Let's be a little bit better about our shopping habits into 2025. That is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn post notifications on, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.